Cool. Satnam, namaste, hola, hotep, konnichiwa, hi, hello. Whatever the greeting is, spiritual, not in nature, light me, season light in you, and this is Love Embodied, coming to you with another episode in the NoFap series. This is NoFap Day 1, well, we've accomplished Day 1 already, so we're on Day 2, but either way, Day 1. And today I wanted to talk to you about relapse recovery tips and supplements. Yes, there are supplements you can take, multivitamins, things of that nature, to help you recover from the PMO fog and dopamine fog. Now, they're not going to directly work right away. Some of them do take time, usually about a course of several weeks to a month of daily, taking your supplements with your regular diet to adjust and see benefits and to see improvements and results. So with that being said, there's only I don't have the fourth one with me today. It's because it's already commonly found in a lot of processed foods that we have nowadays, and so it's easy to get. I'll address that one last, but we'll start off with the easiest to get, which is, in my opinion, is celery. Celery, what does it do for your sexual health? Well, it has tons of nutrients, very hydrating, 0 calories, of course. You're burning calories as you're eating it. But more importantly, it helps support good spermal color, and I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. Opacity, how opaque something is, basically, how translucent it can be, and basically celery just helps it get to a natural, high glossy, just beautiful whiteness that it should be at. It shouldn't look yellow, it shouldn't look discolored. If it does, I advise you to see a doctor. In fact, let me say this right now, this is a disclaimer: I am not a physician or a doctor, nor am I a nutritionist or any type of health expert. These are just anecdotal stories of things that help me on my path for recovery, and hopefully they can help you too. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to recommend that you go see your doctor and talk to them about your diet, your exercise, and your supplement regimen. So with that being said, here is the first, and I think the far most important to the male body, just as much as female, but they don't require as much as we do, which is zinc. 50 milligrams. People say that's a lot. I guess the cap's like 40, but 50 milligrams, it's a supplement, meaning if you're deficient, you should catch up on it. It does say to take with food, so do not take zinc on an empty stomach. It does cause gastrointestinal distress, meaning you're going to burp, you're going to fart, you may have some vomiting, may have some diarrhea, depending how much you took and how empty your stomach was beforehand. So I'd say take a very healthy meal before you take zinc. In fact, it should probably be done with dinner. If you have a late lunch, that's fine too. You can take it early in the morning as well, but I feel the benefits happen better overnight when your body's taking on that last meal and getting all the last nutrients for the day and finally shutting down and resting for the night. So zinc is highly key. In fact, I'm probably going to have a whole another video just on zinc alone and how beneficial it is towards a man's health. But that's the major one. That's the big one. I only take 1 tab a day. Do not go over the recommended daily allowance or suggested dosage, because you will have gastrointestinal distress. You don't want that. It's very uncomfortable. Just stick with what they recommend. Or speak with your doctor. Maybe you need more, maybe you need less. Next one, selenium. Usually you get zinc with added selenium. They just go hand in hand. It's for prostate and immune health, just like zinc is. It's essential mineral that helps immunity health, bone health, and energy metabolism. And this is for prostate and immune health, so they go hand in hand, especially for men, especially because men need way more zinc, almost twice as much zinc as a woman does, the average woman does. Now this next one is particularly interesting because I came across a picture online, and I use this picture more or less just to up my own my seminal power, if you will. Not necessarily like direct energy or anything like that, but just basically more semen, more of the fluid that's around the semen that helps it get through all the tubing and all of my body parts and everything. Now you must be asking, why do you want basically more semen? Well, basically the reason why I want more semen is because it's to make that semen and to keep it in my body. And if I were to produce it at a faster rate, my theory is that I'm seeing benefits faster, and also when I do relapse or I do reset, the downside or the drastic side effects of PMO or just pornography in general aren't as bad as they usually are. And that's why I noticed off of when you go look back at my day 0, I'm not that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I probably looked a little drained of energy, but it wasn't that wrecking to me this time around. And I have these supplements to credit for. So celery, zinc, selenium, and there's this last one. It's really gonna up your, I can't say the name right, or I'm gonna have to look this up and just kind of get it down and drilled in my head, but prostatic juice, or fluid. It's basically the fluid that surrounds your semen, your little swimmers, and helps it get through all of the tubes and vessels and everything in your body, so it can get out and, you know, assumably get into, you know, your significant other and have a child. So this last one, I don't know if I'm saying it right, L-Arginine. I'll just hold it up. Hopefully you guys can see it pretty well. So that's that. And this one's, I guess, mostly for heart health. It helps stimulate the production of nitric oxide and supports cardiovascular health. If anything, I will have links in the description below about each and every one of these supplements. Just a little link to some articles about zinc and a couple other ones. And of course, I'm doing more studies upon zinc and how healthy and beneficial, and most importantly, how important it is for your health, especially during these times when you're going through NoFap and all these things, going through hard days, losing the energy. You want to have good supplements. You want to have good daily vitamins. In fact, I'll tell you a little story about these guys. Barely 2 days into taking these things, these are once a days. The selenium and the zinc are once a days, and this guy is 2 of them 3 times a day. Now with these alone, within 2 days of taking them, I saw my running and just my cardiovascular health just skyrocket. It used to be like I could do 2 miles in the morning for my fasted cardio. After that, I had to stretch and, you know, do my other workouts, and I was kind of done until like later in the evening if I chose to go run again or just, you know, do yoga, whatever. Now it's like, let's push it to like 5. Like, as soon as I hit like 2 miles, it feels like I barely warmed up now. And that's what I really love about these, is the energetic crash isn't as bad when you get on a steady regimen of supplements. Now, I'm not saying get on supplements and your day is saved. You're saved from your pornography addiction. You're saved from PMO. You're saved from all the energy loss from seminal loss. No, that's not what's happening here. These are just quick recovery aids. Not even quick recovery aids. You gotta basically be on these supplements for a good week or 2 before you start seeing any results or benefits out of them. Even then, they don't directly address how well you carry yourself around women, how you perceive women. All that mental work still has to be done. You still got to meditate. You still got to deal with the urges and the thoughts that come through. These actually, I'm going to tell you right now, can make it worse. I'm not saying these contributed or a direct factor towards my just recent relapse, but they did bring on the urges a lot harder, which were a lot harder to deal with, because all of these combined, along with the celery and the diet that helps promote basically seminal value, is going to make you kind of into a raging bull. So you got to be careful. You got to be aware of that these things kick in within a week to 2 weeks, depending on the person and their metabolism and all that good stuff. These things will boost your testosterone like crazy, especially the zinc. The zinc is the #1 thing. So please be careful. These are the ones I have. And here's the other one, the one I take 3 times a day, 2 pills a day. These ones are just the 1 time. So that's what those I take. I eat celery around with it. Keeps it at a good color. It also helps eat tons of fruits and veggies and stay plenty hydrated as well. And the last supplement you can take, which is purely just for volume, just to have basically more seminal fluid inside of your body, is Soy Lecithin Granules. If you can get a nice tub of it, it's like a 5-pound tub or whatever, probably like $20 or whatever. Throw that in with, you know, your yogurt in the morning, whatever. Just 1 heaping teaspoon or tablespoon. I'm not too sure. Again, talk to your doctors. Check out and read all the labels, please. But a tablespoon or teaspoon into some yogurt or whatever you're having for breakfast every day, start skyrocketing after about a week or so. So those are my tips, my suggestions, the supplements I use to help recover from relapses and all that stuff. So again, this is day 2 here. Just got over day 1. This is a video for day 1. I guys want you to stay strong. Please stay NoFap. And most importantly of all, you guys have an awesome day.